to The Hotspot. It's your favorite girl on the rocks, of course. And we are here at the Hub 17 NYC studio. And I am joined this episode with a great friend of mine, BMC Smoove. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
It is another day, and we are here at the studio.
Facts.
He's also one of our newest members here at Hub 17, so he has access to all of this awesome stuff that we have right here in the studio.
Facts.
So happy to have you.
Thank you.
How's
Thanks
your
for
day
having
going?
me.
How's your weekend going?
Well,
Busy?
extremely, but I decided to take like a week off because I just did a show on Sunday.
Ooh.
And then I was like, that was the Cortez Resolution concert.
How was it?
It was wonderful. Shout out Cortez for having me.
Absolutely.
It was wonderful. It was maybe about it was like a couple hundred people in there. It was pretty fire. And
Ooh, all right.
It was for his album. So he had
Awesome.
reached out to me and stuff like that. He was like, you want to perform? I've did several shows for him before, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He seen me perform in Staten Island. He see what we do out here. So, we just stay in contact, and that's how I was able to get that show.
I love when you go from asking to perform and then people think of you and ask
Facts.
to perform.
Yeah,
How
for
does that feel?
That's really fire. Like, just to walk in and then just be like, hey, you have any showcase? You do anything? Da-da-da. And then when you walk into those places, it could be for somebody else. It could be for anything other than rap. And then, hey, you want to do this? You want to do that? Or the best thing is where, like, they set the expectations so high and then it don't get there. So then they'll call me like, come shut stuff
Shut it down.
Yeah, come
Shut it down. It's
Yeah,
okay.
like,
It's okay.
Yeah, come turn it up. Like, you feel me? Like,
I love that. That's
so
the best. That's the
how
best
we was.
feeling. So I know that you're just now getting into performing and you're loving it.
Yeah.
You're killing it.
Thank
we
you.
can see it.
Thank you.
What really made you start performing and making music?
I have no idea what made me start performing. Like, that's just happened with me doing, regular freestyles on the block and stuff like that. And then, like, you could get noticed anywhere, whether you're on your
Absolutely.
block, you in a car, you at a showcase. And we've been just freestyling for years. Like, I probably let go some of the best songs in the world, and it's somewhere in the air right now
Right,
because
right.
I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
So after all of that, my guys was like, oh, why don't you just write it down and see what becomes of it? And then that was my biggest challenge, was constructing all of my freestyles into written, because I usually don't write. I'll just rap.
Right.
You
And
know?
it sounds different and when you're writing it down, you know what I mean?
It sounds like
Absolutely.
sometimes depending on the kind of rapper you are, not me personally, because I feel like I got past that stage. I feel like
Absolutely.
it's kind of forced where you got to think and construct of something and then write it down.
Right.
It's organic. By the time I go to write now, I already know what my 16 is about. I just
Okay.
got to construct at this point because it's already freestyled up here. And then I
love that.
construct it, go over it, fine-tune it, and then put it down.
Awesome. And so do you record out here in Staten Island? Do you record
Yeah.
everywhere? Or are you someone who's like, I have to record at the same place every time for the best hits?
Oh, just like that. I'm based out of BOTB, Back of the Bus Studios with Agent Blur. Y'all go holla at Agent
Yeah,
Blur.
shout out to Agent Blur.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I did over him and Intel,
Yes.
Intel of Second Generation Woo. I did over 216 songs with them. A couple shows,
216?
over 216 songs.
That's such a specific number.
Yeah.
That's
Because I
crazy.
might be at, because I just wrote about 7 last week, so I might
Oh my
be at
goodness.
like somewhere between like 226 or something like that.
No,
But,
I
you know.
believe it because shout outs to Blur, shout outs to Intel. I go to the studio all the time and I don't even make music. Like, I just go there because I know that they're probably making music and just vibing out. And they're just two people that are really dope to just hang out around.
Well-oiled
You know what I'm saying?
machine.
Absolutely.
Don't stop over there. It's just like all the time.
All
Like,
the time.
it
You know what I'm
won't stop.
saying? Whenever I feel stuck or whenever I feel like I need someone to talk to, like, they're there. So shout outs to
Always.
them 100%. And we're going to try and get them to come to the show. Don't worry, y'all. But we're still on BMC Smoove. So 216 songs. That's a lot to write about.
Yeah.
And are you tapping into what you're going through? Are your songs personal to you? Or do you kind of just vibe off of whatever you're feeling in the moment?
A little bit of everything, because like I said, I come from like freestyling and stuff like that. So if we
Okay.
sitting here and then we decided to
Gotta
do a
do it
song,
right then and there.
I'm gonna, improv stuff about what's going on here. I'm chilling here with Girl on the Rocks. We got Kenny here, like, so that's what's going on.
Do it.
And
I
then-
dare you right now.
Nah, I got fire. You don't want me to freestyle.
I do.
I'm too fire.
Please.
All right, how many balls you want? 4, 8, 16?
8.
8?
8.
All right. I said,
You do what you want to do. I mean, if you want to go
I'll
16
give you 8. I'll
with
give
it.
you 8. I said you asked for 8, so you gonna get 8.
Okay.
I said, lady on the rocks wanted me to give her 8. But we here and we eating and we don't need a dinner plate.
Hey.
She told me to come through today and she set the date. She know I'm BMC, I'm real and I'm never fake. That's only 4. I got 3 more to go. We got Kenny sitting over there on the 1s and 2s and he's the GOAT. We got Girl on the Rocks giving me the best interview and she's the best. And everybody know I'm BMC and I'm here for respect.
Ooh.
A little quick, like, you feel me?
Real,
Like, I
like
could
run
get,
212.
yeah,
That's
like,
it.
I mean, little, that was, I mean, but, you know, we from the era of freestyling, so
Absolutely.
it's not really a lot of people even that could do that. They like to write it down. They jumping around doing the drill stuff, and that's not it for me.
Absolutely. I really do give respect to freestyle writers and rappers because I have a lot of thoughts in my head, yes, but are the words going to come out properly? Probably not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I have so much respect for that. Even when you don't have music, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing for me. I'm like, I need at least a beat, you know, something.
Yeah.
So for you guys to be able to just organically, that means that you have music playing in your head at all times.
Yeah, it's just bouncing
It's
around.
crazy.
Just like words, you take one, make 4 out of them, break them down, reuse them, you know,
Yes.
stuff like that. So
And I see you wearing your clothing. I
Yeah,
want to
thank
get
you.
that. So how long have you had the clothing line?
March 13th would make 1 year
Awesome.
for BMC Entertainment Clothing, and we almost at 1,300 units sold, whether it be
What?
socks, pants, shower curtains,
Oh my
bonnets,
goodness.
jackets, sweatpants, hoodies,
Awesome.
ski masks, baby clothes. We have everything.
That's dope.
Thank
I
you.
love it. I
Thank you so
love it.
much.
1,300?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
dope.
We ship everywhere.
And so did you start this during the pandemic?
This happened, I would say, because I wanted to start shooting music videos for myself.
Okay.
So then I wanted to get, like, you know, me and the guys, we wanted to get some sweatsuits, brand, and just stuff so they could be involved like that. But then when I put it out, it was way more pre-orders than
Yeah.
what I had. And then I'm like, well, I don't want to take nobody's money. So I funded me and my guys, BMC, we funded the business and brought everything outright so that we wouldn't take anybody's money.
Yeah.
Because there's people out here who start business and they take the people's money. I don't want to say no real names out here,
Right.
but just the higher ups and stuff like that. Like they start labels, they think just because they're higher up, they could get $250,000 off people, and then
Absolutely.
they never send the stuff, and then you fighting through emails with robots and
I'm
bots.
going through that shit right
and
now.
you never ever get to speak to the person who you're trying to support.
Absolutely.
I'm everywhere. You could come get a piece of clothing off of me. I'll drive it to you. I'll ship it to you. You can meet me
Right.
halfway.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to get it from me. If not, it's going to get mailed to you. You could go to the website and get it. You get it off of Instagram. We're very tangible. And we have a live stock of everything, so you will never need to wait on it.
Right.
So we're running like that. It's not let me get this and that, and then I got to, okay, let me go get that from somebody else.
Right,
Well,
right.
We have it right now.
Okay, I
You
love
know,
it.
so-
Okay, it's the professionalism, you guys. And you can see it in the look, but when you guys see him perform, I've seen VMC perform. And you can hear it in his voice, just the energy coming off the microphone. It's really crazy.
Thank you.
And you are a lyricist.
Appreciate you.
So what do you feel like separates a rapper from a lyricist?
Well, they kind of go one and the same, but to differentiate the two, a rapper would be, you could be like, that's like hip hop. Like, you know, what's on the radio today? You could rap. You know, everybody can rap.
Right.
But to construct lyrics, you know, multi-syllabic words, double entendres, a lot of wordplay, and construct that all into a message that's just not saying, oh, you soft or you know, da-da-da, stuff like
Right.
that. When you could construct it and it means 3 things in one sentence, that's where the talent comes from me at
That's
opposed
crazy.
to just, rhyming 1-syllable words. You go check any song that I've did. If you catch me rhyming a 1-syllable word, call me.
Call me
I
right
won't-
now.
I
Let me
won't
know.
do. I don't even do that
Scrap
when I'm
shit.
freestyling, and I just gave you 8 bars. I didn't use a 1-syllable word. I rhyme 2-syllable words, 3, 4, 5, 6-syllable words. Like, you know, and then I'll match that with the following bar. I ain't gonna give them too much because they're gonna want to be like me anyway.
Right.
So, but to answer your question, what separates it is like, you know, a rapper could be just somebody who says that they rap. A lyricist is somebody who's literally saying a message with their lyrics if they're
Right.
not just articulating something else, whether it's like empathetical satire or just something that's just like, all right, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm pushing.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a lyricist to be like, oh, this is what I want to rap about. Say we rapping about Girl on the Rocks. Like, I could articulate that in ways that your normal rapper can't, because
Right.
I'll get all in and out of this logo right,
Right.
here. You know, but they can't do that. Like, there's,
They
like,
can.
Not a lot of
It's
them.
just, it's, you know,
Yeah, they rap.
premature shit.
Yeah.
But I think that for music, especially for our culture, we need that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people who started us off like that, you know what I'm saying? The Nas's, the Biggies, and everything like that. They're getting older. We love y'all, but y'all getting older, and it's time for us to step in. And I'm so happy that you're one of the people, especially for Staten Island.
Thank you.
And you're born and raised in Staten Island?
Born and raised in Staten Island.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Staten Island. And, you know, how has your journey for success been as far as, you know, getting the word out there about your music and getting people to come to your events? Because I know sometimes that can be the daunting part of being an artist. You know, you put so much work and energy into things, and then you expect 60 people and only 15 show up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So how has that been, trying to get that traction and trying to get people to hear those messages?
Well, the underground circuit is definitely underground. So we
Yeah.
it's not like if we do a little show out here, we're not expected 600-700 people. You know, I feel like a lot of Staten Island venues aren't even built for that. But being that this is the underground circuit, it's kind of like you come and you expect a lot of people, then they don't come. It don't matter because the way that I rap for the world. So even if it's 4 of us in here, the people that just got on the train behind the venue know what I'm talking about. They heard it on the way by. Like,
right.
I want the world to hear me. Like, I'm talking for everybody, but from me.
Right.
So whether I'm speaking your truth, somebody else's truth, and I'm just articulating it in the message that I want to give you today, that's just how I keep it. Because it's not like you're going to be powerful when you're saying what you're saying, no matter if it's one person or 1,000 people in a room. So your message got to be strong regardless. So...
Only here at the hot spot, y'all. Only here at the hot spot. Because that's some real life experience, what would you say, advice. You know, like if somebody who was just starting out heard what you just said, that would push them a lot further. And that's exactly why we have this program. We want people to hear what it really takes to be successful. And success can be whatever you want it to be, right? So it not necessarily means we have to be rich and famous and everything like that. But what would your success look like?
Well, if you ask anybody who I know, you could just ask them. I feel like I'm done. I already made it. Like, it's over. I beat the game on expert. You don't go back to beginner.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm going to keep repeating this. We from the era of freestyling. We watch Smack DVDs. We watch Lions. Then we watch a lot of stuff like that. And that's the era that we come from. So, basically, when the predicament that I'm in now, I could go to these venues and see these people, and they heard my stuff. They know that I'm a barsmith, a lyricist, and that I could do songs with them. I could converse with them like I wasn't watching them 15 years ago or going to the street corners to go watch them and stuff like that. Now they see what I do, and they appreciate that. It's like, what else is we in it for? Imagine wanting to play basketball, and your first game, you drop 20, and Michael Jordan is there watching you, and he come pull you over and show you love. What else you gotta do?
Right. Like, that's it. I've made it. This
so
is it.
It's just fun. It's organic. I never wanted to start rapping and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be the biggest rap star in the world, because that's never my aspiration.
And I think that's the kind of mentality that is out there now with social media and the influencers and the viral and the TikToks. It's like they're making the song so that it hits for 12 seconds.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like, that first 12 seconds is it. After that point, it's like, we're not going to listen to the rest of it.
Yeah, my viral is different. Like, people like going out here pouring milk on them to go viral to
yeah,
get 12 million views.
It's becoming...
If you literally listen to some of my songs, I like to make timeless music. So you're going to go back, and what you heard there at the same duration is going to mean something different to you when you come back.
Every time you hear it.
It's going to fluctuate with the season. It's going to fluctuate with how you feeling, who's around you, but the words aren't going to change. It's so much that can be said with the same words. Just pay attention and listen to them.
Exactly.
Like,
and that's what's going to set you apart from everybody. And I'm super
Thank you.
excited to see the success. And we're going to have him come back here. He'll be around here at the studio much more, you guys. He just became a member, so he has access to everything here. So we're excited to see where you're going to be in the future. But I know it's going to be a bright future nonetheless. So come on back for the hot spot, you guys. We have more episodes coming